dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seeming. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
And we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and gals. This is the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do with people. How y'all living out there, man? What's up? Welcome back to the channels and stuff. Huh? What we doing? Appreciate y'all joining me this evening. Or whatever time it is. In your neck of the woods. You know, it's evening for I. And we're doing pretty good over here. So we're doing the same. You know what I'm talking about? We are over here with some letters. We got some letters. We got the alphabets, right? That we're gonna run through a couple of them. And we're gonna start with the youth because they're very important. The youth is very valuable these days, and as always, because they are the future. And it's listen. I can say a lot. Just parents, get on your game. Get on it. Don't leave it in the hands of another. It is your duty. It is your responsibility. You are held accountable. So let's take accountability and responsibility, and let's raise our children. Let's not just bring them up. Let's actually raise them. Let's teach them. Let's get in their lives, back in their lives. It's needed. I mean, I could go there. I could go there. Let's just say the trafficking of it. It shouldn't be. The number shouldn't be as high as it is. 800,000 a year in the country. I mean, give or take, maybe more, but it shouldn't be. That number should not be as high. If it's gonna be a number, it shouldn't be that freaking high. I mean, so y'all keep an eye on your babies out there, all right? Stop giving all these people what you worked for, and you worked hard to bring them into this world, and you're working hard to provide for them. You know what I mean? Just give them away to be taught lies and a whole bunch of other jive. You feel? Okay. All right. Moving on. Anyway, so we are with SCP-Y. Y is for youth. This is 7972, and the numerology for that is adding up to be a 7, which even on the Y, that's a 7. So, irony, maybe. Coinkydink, we don't do that over here. At least I don't. Academates, do not forget you. Welcome in. Y'all have a seat. Y'all already know how we gonna get down. If you're new, welcome aboard. Have a seat. We're one of the academies back there. You know what I mean? We're going to get you right. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, because we do have a shadow law. Hello. Get your ace in the back. Please. In the back, though. Okay? We dealing with some shadows. You know what I'm saying? They like to kind of play their music over here, ban and taking stuff away and messing with it. So we need a little help with that algorithm, if you get my gist. You know what I'm talking about? Because they kind of put the pressure on us, so we got to put the pressure back on them. YouTube, I did not, you know what I'm saying? This is it wasn't supposed to be like this. Okay, we call it we call it how we see it, and you know what age we're rolling into, so y'all know what time it is. It's got to come out. All right, so I was sent over here to handle the realm of the monsters, as we like to call it over here at the academy, with the SCPs, and to bring out the truths that are lying before everybody that really don't take it serious enough. But so we're gonna take it a little serious over here. We got numerology that we do. Of course, this video, looking at the bottom, it's not gonna take that long. So let's get with that numerology, if we will. So we're dealing with the number 7, and the number 7 is a masculine number. It correlates with the planet Neptune and Cancer in the 5th house. You know what I mean? And we got positives, negatives. We got some tidbits that we go through for those who are new. We got a couple of occupations that we also do, and we call that the tarot, which we don't read tarot. We just call out the card and what that card represents. We don't do the tarot over here, all right? So, but numerology, definitely incorporating that. All right. So the positives, and there's a lot of these, so I'm not gonna call them all out. All right. So we got acknowledgeable. We have intuition, love of travel, perfectionist. We have a psychic, independent, discriminating, thorough, profound, secretive, researching, inspired, analytical, seeker of truth, philosophical, content, wise, spiritual, studious, introspective, peaceful. And for the negatives, we have sarcastic, drifter, a recluse, hermit, skeptical, crafty, cunning, deceitful, withdrawn, fault-finding, too demanding, no depth, scheming, faultless, too critical, some of them a gun. So if you find yourself on that negative side, find some of these positives, man, and turn yourself around. All right. So I resonate with the number 7, so I definitely keep all of these things in my heart. You know what I'm saying? It helps me out throughout the days. All right. So that's just for me, though. You know what I mean? And maybe it could help you as well. So for the occupations, we have researchers, analysts. We got astrologers, astronomers, scientists, religious leaders, navigators, accountants, healers, writers, magicians, numerologists, surgeons, computer expert, librarians, editors, engineers, teachers, culture experts, marine biologists, technicians. All right, a couple tidbits here. We have rulership over movie industry, fishing and shipping industry, pharmaceuticals, undersea and space exploration, gardens, cultural events, woods, forests, oil fields, lakes, streams, all houses of worship, science research projects or conventions, psychic and occult affairs, and the tarot. The tarot is the Chariot card. And the Chariot card represents the personality in a state of struggle, eventually triumphing. Repeated cycles of struggle to grow and change. Unbalanced emotions. Alright, so with that one, I kind of dig that because it's kind of, if you find yourself in a loop, you feel what I'm saying? Where something just keeps repeating itself, then that means there's things that you need to be learning so you can continue to grow and make and really ultimately make that change in unbalanced emotions. And you know what I'm saying? Obviously it's going to have a lot to do with your emotions. So, yeah, y'all, if you find yourself in these circles, in these endeavors or whatever you want to call them in your life, in your timeline, you know what I'm saying? Kind of analyze your situation, analyze yourself, analyze who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you find yourself on the other side, on the good, on the upside of that. You know what I'm talking about? But I've seen a lot of things that would deal with the youth, meaning a lot of choices of education, occupation, not education, but occupation, in a lot of different directions that the youth could go. All right, so, but I definitely know that the 7 is a spiritual number, definitely spiritual in nature, ultimately. So let's see exactly what the youth is and what the youth entails, because it could have something to do with this. It could have nothing to do with this. It could say youth, but it could be the youth of some type of creature. Who knows? We're dealing with the SCP Foundation, guys. So, Academics, I hope you have what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. And you know what I'm talking about? Let's blue light, bustin.
SCP-7.
Oh, and we're with the Exploring series. Let's get it.
7972. Y is for youth. I really don't have an intro for this one, but it felt wrong to just go straight into the article, so pretend that I said something rather insightful and meaningful here.
No, we're not.
With that said, let's check out SCP-7972.
We're not going to do what?
SCP-7972 designates a 2-story, 4-bedroom modular home constructed by the Bensonwood.
How about this? Take what I said meaningful for the babies. You feel me? Because you see how cold, boy. That boy cold. He ain't had nothing to say about them babies, man. You feel me? I'm talking about that's so.
Wood Company in 1974. Its interior contains appliances and furniture appropriate in type and number of a single-family home in the early 1980s, and the furnishings exhibit minor wear consistent with roughly a decade of occupation. While the Benson Wood Company has records of 1,321 sales of modular homes to this location in Florida, no records of a purchase at 7972's original address have been found. The plot of land originally occupied by the home remains unsold, which is noted as being not unusual, as similar discrepancies were found for 16 other Benson Wood homes in the area.
Okay, so we get an address.
Appliances found in the home exhibit multiple irregularities from their manufactured forms, starting with the ceiling-mounted light fixtures, which contain a General Electric branded incandescent light bulb, noted as being affected by a product recall in 1982. The filament has been replaced with a thick strand of copper wire threaded through, with 3 or 4 human phalangeal bones. Application of electric current initiates combustion of the makeshift filament via an unknown mechanism. When lit, the bones are observed to bend and twitch against the bulb glass due to thermal expansion of the wire. Each of the toasters in the home, which is noted as being a number in the double digits, is a Black & Decker branded extra-wide 4-slice electric model that was also affected by a product recall in 1983. 8 strands of copper wire have been crudely welded to the heating grills of each toaster, along which 2 or 3 human phalangeal bones have been threaded. When heated, the bones produce an audible scraping against the aluminum backplate due to thermal expansion of the wire. Each of the hair dryers in the home, also in the double digits, is a major international branded electric hair dryer, also affected by a recall, and unscrewing the casing of each reveals that each individual blade of the fan mechanism has been replaced with 2 or 3 human phalangeal bones strung along a strand of copper wire. Standard operation causes the bones to curl around the heating element of the unit repeatedly due to thermal expansion of the wires. Each of the above appliances is connected to one of 24 live electrical outlets in the home via American Electronics power strips, also recalled. Examination of the plugs of each power strip reveals that each of the conductive prongs have been replaced with something redacted and extend into the drywall. Continuous operation leads to something else redacted, resulting in an odor, likely due to thermal expansion of the plastic. 59.64% of identified DNA fragments recovered from the home originate from individuals who had received reconstructive orthopedic care at the Miami Valley Teaching Hospital between 1982 and 1986. None could recall the circumstances of their injuries, but video analysis of phalangeal movements within the home suggest behavioral patterns not incompatible with something redacted of human subjects of a certain age.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going.
It's hard to say exactly what's going on with this house and these appliances, but there are vague hints. Of the appliances, we have light fixtures, toasters, hair dryers, and power strips, 3 of them which contain phalangeal bones, which are finger and toe bones.
Yeah.
Most of the fragments recovered originate from those that received orthopedic care at a teaching hospital, suggesting either that some sort of mad science experiment occurred, and possibly this borders on the non-anomalous, or it's something related to kids sticking fingers where they shouldn't be stuck, with an anomaly removing their phalangeal bones in some way, which is implied by the title. We're left with very little information here and only guesses, but I would say that the real horrific part of this SCP is that there are that many toasters in one home.
Fuck that, bro. See, you see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Right freaking there, y'all. That's why I say keep your fucking eyes on your babies, man. I wouldn't even trust them at the school, for real. They be getting shot to hell. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about for real. Man, y'all better homeschool like a son bitch around here. Cause that's crazy, bruh. Did you hear that? Babies is coming up with their fingers and their toes missing, boy. Out of here. And they using them to do crazy stuff. Man, come on, bro. Man, some sick people in this world, man. There's some sick people in this world, man. And that's just a taste of some of the stuff that they do to your babies when they get their hands on them because you couldn't keep your eyes on them. And I'm just going to say it like that. You know, feel me? Keep your eyes on your children, man. You feel me? Like, damn. Boy, I knew it, man. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do that one and get it out the way because, you know what I'm saying? I got a soft spot for children. You feel me? I got a soft spot for the children. And I mean, okay, y'all keep your head on the swivel out there. Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected, and protect your children at all costs. Y'all pay attention to them details out there, the stuff that's going on in the world now. You know what I'm saying? The statistics are real. Y'all, all you do is just Google this shit. All you got to do is just Google it. You know what I mean? The cognitive dissonance in every aspect of the life and things that's going on out here it's just not good, man. People need to be aware. And you really need to do yourself that favor, you know what I'm saying, and become more aware of your surroundings and what's going on in your neighborhoods and what's going on in your cities and in towns and a lot of y'all keeping y'all head down and y'all seeing what's going on and you wrong for that and you gonna pay for that. I'm just letting you know you gonna pay for that. Keeping your head down when you know clear and down well what's going on out here and you ain't saying nothing. You gonna pay for that. It's just a warning. You gonna pay for it. Because it's not fair to any child. I don't care about no race, creed, gender, and don't give a damn about none of that. When it comes to the children, every child has a opportunity to become a better, so long as they're taught better. Taught better. But who's teaching them? Something's going on. And this is why they got the ban on people like myself, because we speak about certain things like this. Now, I'm just now getting started for real, and I'm just trying to just check out these SCPs because we done found a lot of truths over here already. You know what I mean? But when it come down to these babies, I get on your ace case about that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not cool. It's not cool. It's happening. You can't argue with me. You argue with them statistics out there. But I'm just imploring you to keep your eyes on your children. By all means, and don't just trust any and everybody with them, not even family sometimes, or do right by your babies. All right. I'm serious. So y'all protect yourselves out there. Continue to keep that CT on. That's critical thinking. You know what I mean? Because we need that youngsters out there, to the YGs out there. You know what I'm saying? Critical thinking, man. Don't be so hot headed. You calm yourself down a little bit. We have a bigger enemy. You know what I'm saying? That is really oppressing us, and it's trust me, that op that you think's around the corner, he ain't nothing compared to what's really on your case and what really got you started with that op around the corner. Because trust me, if things were the way they supposed to be, you wouldn't have no op around here that you need to be worried about. You feel me? But we gonna get to that though. It's all a matter of time. It's all a matter of time, and they know it too. That's why but they gonna keep the game rolling until the end. They gonna let the wheels fall off this thing before they tell y'all anything. That's why we here, to let you know some stuff. So I'm saying, so when it come down to it, and you getting questioned, they say, "Why didn't you?" And say, "Well, I didn't know." Well, I want you to know there is a universal law that says that you do not get a pass for being ignorant. Okay, there is a universal law that says that you don't get a pass for being ignorant. That's why they give it to you. And if you choose to keep your eyes down and your head down and your nose turned up at it, or you act like you don't want to see it, and cognitive dissonance is everything, and you always fighting and you want to be and then it crumble on your head, don't ask why. Well, why did it happen to me? Because we had people out there trying to told you, and you didn't want to listen. So we just let it crumble on you. Bloom, 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 bloom.